Hey, I'm Josh Berhow.
And I'm Miles Trump.
And welcome to FDN Sports Spotlight. Cold weather has stopped our local sports teams Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but it won't stop us, so here we are. After a couple of breaks with Christmas and New Year's, our teams are finally kind of back in the swing of things now. Thursday, a lot of them will get going, and that's no more breaks now, so they're going to go at it hard here. We're going to preview some of the games we have next few days. Big one is on Thursday, Kenyon Monomingo girls basketball at NRHEG in New Richland, and Miles will take us through that.
Yeah, I wrote about this one a little bit in a column that's going to be in our Thursday edition, and it's a big game. It's the top-ranked team in the state in the Panthers versus the number 2 team in the state in Kenyon Monomingo, and I'd have to say that the Panthers are the favorite, even though it's the top 2 teams in the state. And you just look at some of the numbers. You've got NRHEG, who hasn't lost at home since 2010. They've also won 39 straight games. And it helps that they have Carly Wagner, who is the best player in the state of Minnesota, on their team. So stopping her is going to be a challenge, obviously. But the Knights are a good team, too. Obviously, you don't get to be number 2 in the state without being a solid squad. They have Sirius Figum, who is a star in her own right, and she scored 25 points a game in her last 3, and they've got other players who fill the gaps pretty nicely. Hard to bet against New Richland in a game like this, but stranger things have happened. I think the Knights definitely have a chance of winning, and the bottom line is that it's good for Southern Minnesota to have a girls basketball game like this, so it should be fun.
Absolutely. There's 2 teams too that have played together for a long time with each other for a long time. Those Kenyon girls I know have played together since they were like all sophomores, that team. But also on Thursday, we have BA girls basketball hosting WEM. Cardinals going for their first win of the season there. That's a Gopher Conference game. Also, we have FHS boys hockey. They host Winona. The Falcons have been kind of up and down this year, and they're really close to taking that next step. In their last 4 games, they have 2 wins, an overtime loss, and an overtime tie. So we'll see if they can kind of right the ship there. As for Friday, big game there is going to be Bethlehem Academy boys basketball hosting Blooming Prairie. Another Gopher matchup, and Miles will be at that one.
Yeah, I think what makes this one interesting is that both of these teams have kids who played on the football field, and they're big rivals on the football field. Played some pretty, they played in the section championship the last couple of years, and BA came out on top, but you kind of hope that trickles over onto the basketball court. Just make it a little bit more fun and get another level. The Cardinals are 5-4 right now. The Blossoms are 7-2, and they're one of the Gopher Conference favorites. So this would be a big win if BA can pull it off.
Okay, and then the week ends with a busy Saturday. A lot of teams in action. Faribault boys basketball hosting New Ulm at 6. Falcons are going for their 2nd win of the season there. They'll have a pretty good chance. Also, we have Shattuck St. Mary's soccer clubs hosting their girls and boys alumni game Saturday. Girls alumni game at 3 p.m. Dane Family Fieldhouse, and boys at 6. A lot of good college players back. Those should be some competitive games.